40 nights of our biggest offers ever. We are the world's first shopping channel. From the moment that we were conceived, other places have popped up, not only here in the United States, but around the planet. From the United Kingdom to Germany to Australia to Russia and France, there are shopping channels the world over, but we were the first. To celebrate the fact that so many of you have been shopping with us for so many of those years, we've gone to all of our brands, all of our partners, all of our celebrities, and all of our personalities, and ask them to bring to the table the best ever. HP, as many of you know, is one of our biggest brands, period. And what they have done for us tonight needs no introduction. We are offering a 15-inch touch screen, super thin, super lightweight laptop with not only 4 gigs of RAM, but with a doubled up hard drive of 2 terabytes. Not 1, but 2. We're going to include a special bonus, over $500 of software that does include the Lifetime Movie Club. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. And tonight we wanted to put the power in your hands. Many of you want a great laptop, and you can get it for $499 and change, lowest price ever. With the FlexPay, with the VIP financing, you can break it down even further. Many of you need Word and Excel and PowerPoint and all the other software titles that Office brings. If you want it, we have that as well. That's called Office 365. If you do want to do VIP financing, it brings the price down to $55 without Office or $61 with. Now, if you don't have the HSN credit card, here's a little secret. If you apply tonight and get approved, you can take $40 off your first item purchase. You can take $40 off this laptop or maybe a printer or anything else that you see. In fact, let me just show everybody, because we do have a bonus buy tonight. Oh. Here is, and Aaron, I can't believe we're doing this.
Never done it. Never done anything
smallest,
like it.
lightest, easiest printer ever in stone, in beautiful blue, or the teal. The normal price is $69.95. If you buy our laptop, you get $20 off. Aaron, it becomes $49.
Adam, do you know that comes with e-ink? That is a totally wireless printer. It's also a scanner, and it's a printer, and it is a copy machine. All of those.
You're spoiling us, Mr. Berger.
That's what I'm going to do all night. That's my plan.
We like it, though, but that's what birthday's about.
That's what birthday's about. You know what? To celebrate birthday, I'm going to surprise everyone. Do something I haven't done. I'm going to go right into my computer. You know, usually what I do is I spend some time holding up the computer and showing the computer. This is a different animal because it has so much power, quite frankly, because it has this incredible processor. AMD is really, really known for their graphics processing. You're going to see the graphics processing. I'm going to show you right now. But I want you just to see everything we're doing at one time on a computer that we just don't do at this sort of value. So first of all, there's the webcam. Great looking webcam. Right. The color on it is out of this world. It's called the HP True Vision webcam. They make the very best webcams in the world. Hands down, no, you know, the best except, or that they make the very best webcams in the world. I think you can see for yourself the color, the imagery production's out of this world. Hard enough just to have a great webcam running at one time and for your computer to be running quickly, because that's audio and that's video, that's running a lot of things right now. Here's what I want to point out to you. You've never seen me do this demonstration before. I've never had another computer on which I've done it. This is a brand new, it's Windows 10, which has been out for a little bit, but there's a new update that this shifts with. It's called Windows 10 Creator Edition. And this computer has 3D rendering capabilities that we've never had before. So you see over here on the right, I have this image up with these little, well, they're cats is what they are. Now I'm going to show you it with all different kind of things throughout the presentation today. But I just want you to see that while I have the picture of me up, while I'm playing around with the webcam, I'm at the same time, do you see that? I'm actually moving and editing 3D images. To think of doing something like this even just a couple of years ago, absolutely, a couple of years ago, nothing, a couple of months ago, to have video, because you see my video is still running beautifully, right? My video is still running really beautifully and really smoothly, but at the same time, I'm able to edit these images and to play with these images and to do something. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller to show you. This is one of the coolest things about it, I think, is that I can move the images, like I can make one of those images go in front or in back of the other. If you've ever studied graphic editing at all, if you're familiar with different graphic chips, do you guys see what I'm doing? This is something that takes serious computing power. And you may or may, I think you'll learn to use this. Actually, what happens is the photos that you put in your computer now, they automatically are brought up in this new 3D paint program that's pre-installed. But my point is, if you can do things like that, then things like this, things like watching video, things like pulling up Netflix, things like being on Word, and I'm going to talk to you more about the brand new Word and the brand new Excel and all of that come along with Windows 365. Those things, my friend, I'm going to get a little Kentucky on you here. They ain't nothing. I mean, really, those relative to the kind of things that I'm asking this computer to do right now, when you're watching Netflix and you're watching Hulu and you're doing the things that we really do every day, those are, frankly, if your computer now frustrates you with those tasks, because it slows down on those tasks, slows down when you multitask, just imagine, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things going, including multidimensional 3D rendering, including live video playing, including Netflix up, including PowerPoint, which takes a lot of memory on its own, including PowerPoint up, and I'll show you, last little thing I'll show you here. I mean, the new PowerPoint program is absolutely out of this world. The way that you can, again, render, the way that you can select, the way that you can make it automatically morph from slide to slide to slide. And I'm going to show you all of that throughout the presentation, but I wanted to give you a little bit of just a head start on it in a way that I don't usually do to celebrate birthday month.
It's exciting though, isn't it?
I love it. I love this new computer. I really do.
It's funny because Aaron's been talking to everybody backstage and showing off his skills on it. Showing all the things.
I've been practicing. Practicing.
But when you have the right tools, you could do anything. I mean, you become a superhero. You can tackle those school projects. You can tackle that, you know, stuff that you've been trying to do for that new home-based business. When you have the right type of laptop that gives you the efficiency and truly the performance, you really are unstoppable. And that's what we wanted to do for you tonight. HP is the premier brand in the United States when it comes to laptop computers. And for HSN, since we are such big partners with them, they do the best things ever. I want to show you the options in terms of colors that you can choose tonight. There is red, there's a beautiful purple, and silver as well. Specifically, the two that are kind of in the center, you can see the teal and the light blue. They're being retired tonight. Now, there's only about 300 or 400 in each, so if you want the light blue or the teal, obviously first come, first served. If you want to have something that nobody else will ever be able to get, I would love for you to get yours. Clearly, we're not selling out all of these tonight, but the teal and the light blue certainly will be the first to go. It's all about value for me, and I think for anybody out there that wants technology and you want to feel good about that purchase, you can really rest easy when you come to HSN, because our team is so experienced and is so good at what they do. Remember, for birthday, this had to be a no-brainer. This had to be an offer which made every single person who was watching say, yeah, I'm getting that. It couldn't be an offer where it was like, it's kind of good, I'll think about it, maybe I'll get it. It had to be, knock them down, they're definitely gonna love this offer. So when you say you've got a 15-inch laptop, thinnest, lightest ever with over a 7-hour battery, an HD screen, a 2 terabyte hard drive, and you're gonna load us up with tons of great software, that makes it an easy decision at $499.95. Now think about that. Touch screen for $499, 2 terabyte hard drive for $499. We've done $499 laptops before, but not this kind of powerhouse. I mean, this is an entry-level model. This is a superior premium performance model. So if you're looking for a new laptop for you or somebody you love in your family, if you've said enough's enough, my laptop is too old, it's too slow, it's had its day, tonight is your night to upgrade. I think you'll love the product that HP puts out. It is a superior product. Even just the touch and feel of it.
You can tell. You can really tell right away from the texturing on the outside. I'll show you guys again, or mention again, like Adam said, this is our last Today Special with teal. We're gonna have other great colors. Teal's been our top seller though for 2 years now. This is the very last Today Special you'll see with the teal color, and then the light blue, which is exclusive to HSN. We're the only place in the world where you can get it. This will be the last opportunity for that. Just before I go into our, we're going to show you how much 2 terabytes can hold, and then we're going to start showing you some videos on this processor, which is just lights out. It's a knockout processor. I want to show you all of the additional software that we're including. We haven't even mentioned, I don't think. So some people are choosing to do this with Microsoft Office tonight, and that's absolutely, Office 365 is what I recommend. If you can do it, absolutely do it. everyone is getting $516 of additional software. So from this 1-year membership to entertainment.com, which will save you a ton of money, it's coupons in your pocket basically, the Lightning PDF converter, which lets you convert, edit, rip PDFs, 6 months Curious online courses, that's 20,000 different great courses, 2 years of Password Boss online, so make better passwords and be able to remember them. Learn to use Windows 10, and remember this is the newest version of Windows 10, Creator Edition, ships with Creator Edition, ready to go. Think free Office, and then I love this, 2 months to the Lifetime Movie Club, all the Lifetime movies. You know, get your handkerchief ready, get your, you know what I'm talking about, all right? Get your tissues ready. All Lifetime movies are gonna be there for 2 months. I think that you'll have a blast with that. That's our additional software. The hard drive. This is a big, to my mind, there are really 3 key things to know about this. The hard drive, the touchscreen, and the processor. The hard drive in this is the largest hard drive we have done, so you can store more on this computer than any computer we've ever sold.
Yeah.
500 hours of high definition video, to give you a comparison, that's about 2,000 hours of standard definition video. 33,000 hours of music is 400,000 songs, and we upped that on the photos, 640,000 photos, about 2 million documents. 2 million documents on a computer. Let me remind you, this is one of my favorite things about, this is one of the personal things, the life hack things about this computer. You know how much it weighs? 4.65 pounds. Less than 5 pounds. This is officially a Thin and Light. Have you shopped for a Thin and Light at the mall?
Right.
Have you gone and seen in the big white store with the Thin and Lights are $1,200? Because they absolutely are. This weighs less than 4.66 pounds. It weighs 4.65 pounds to be exact. And then the battery life. Because how many times you get up in the morning and think, you know, I want to take my computer, but it's heavy, and I didn't charge it all night. It's only going to have 3 hours of battery. No, 7.5 hour battery life. And it's a computer with an optical drive. Right. So these things are big. These are great touch points for us. Adam, do I have time to talk about the processor for a few minutes?
You do, my friend. They are just letting me know the #1 and #2 sellers are teal and light blue.
Not surprising. I mean, everybody wants those.
It's a nice color. This is the light blue is the one by me, and the teal is the one that is kind of beside Aaron as well. So there's fewer than 400 of those. If you do want the teal or light blue, I'm good on red and good on silver, but those 2 specifically are really the best sellers. One thing, anything you buy on HSN has a 30-day money-back guarantee. You know, we sell more electronics than any other brand or category here at HSN. But Aaron, you know, typically when you buy electronics, God forbid you try and take it back, they penalize you.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially big, you know, the key electronics in the house, right? Your TV and your computer. And when you think about it, what do you use more in your life?
Yes.
Than your computer?
Yeah.
What do you spend more time on? I don't, thankfully I don't have a huge commute. I commute about a half an hour back and forth to work, so I spend more time on my computer than I do in my car. Right. I spend more time on my computer, certainly than I do at my stove, or my microwave, or even in my refrigerator. I mean, I spend more time on my computer than just about anything. So yeah, having that guarantee is something that's extraordinary, certainly, and it's something that you deserve an upgrade on if you don't love going to your computer. If your computer isn't touchscreen, if it doesn't render graphics this beautifully, if you wait on your computer, my friends, you shouldn't. One of the reasons you won't, by the way, this has wireless AC built into it. That's the newest wireless internet protocol. It has the newest wireless card. It goes up to 15 times faster than 802.11b, 802.11g. Let's talk about something real special. It's the processor that's built inside here. Let me give you just a little bit of background. Then, well, we'll look at the video and then I'll give you a little extra background. So how about, first of all, it's quad core. Let's just start there. 4 brains inside this computer. It means the computer can do a lot at one time without it slowing down, without it getting gummed up, without it getting tired, so you don't get that hourglass or that circle or those sort of things. The computer moves more smoothly as it does lots of things. Just before we do this next video, or just after, that's okay, just after we do this next video, I'll actually show you guys. The central processor and the graphics processor in this, they are one unit. They're called an accelerated processing unit, an APU. You only ever find an accelerated processing unit in AMD computers. I want to say that again.
Say it again.
You only ever find an APU in AMD computers. It extends the battery life, it makes the power better, it makes the graphics better. This is, I don't know why I think this is so brilliant, but it's the best way I really know. That video is great, it explains. It's like putting 2 superheroes together, but inside your computer, there's usually a central processor, and there's a graphics processor, okay? And it usually takes about 3 thought processes to get from the thought to the screen. Okay, so there's a little bit of a delay. Inside this computer, only in AMD, they take the central processor and the graphics processor. It's one piece of hardware. So you don't have a central and a graphic, you have one processor. It's called an accelerated processing unit. And what it means is it goes from one thought, right from the thought to the screen. That's why there's less lag time. That's why on a computer in this price range, you can render 3-dimensional graphics, you know, using Paint 3D that we include. That's why you can have lots of things going on, all graphic things, and have the computer doing a beautiful job. To that point, and we'll show you another video about this, the major gaming units in the United States, when you think of like Xbox and you think of PlayStation, they use, all of them use AMD processors.
I did not know that.
They do. It is the preferred processor for gaming. And when you think about this, if it can game, if this is a processor that can game, imagine what else it can do. From syncing to your television, to sharing your information, it can automatically stabilize video. So I always say, you know, maybe you are really into these huge, great graphics games, great computer for you. But if you're like most of us, if you're like me and you love to watch Netflix and you love to watch Hulu and you look at things on YouTube and you're on Facebook, you know, and the everyday sort of what I would call much more minimal graphic requirements, certainly than like these huge games. And it's like slicing through butter with a hot knife when you have this kind of computer processor.
Great description. I mean, really great information. You know, the top and bottom of it is there is a lot in here, and I think it goes towards what we're trying to do tonight, which is to showcase that this at $499 is not an entry-level model. This is superior, it's premier, and it's very inexpensive for what it is. You could choose with or without Office this evening. If you are a student, if you are an owner of a business, if you work at home a lot and you need Word and Excel or PowerPoint, then we are offering Office 365, which is going to give you all of that. And of course, that is only $50 more than our price without it. So it's certainly a fantastic deal if you'd like to order that. On top of that, we'll also include over $500 of software, including the Lifetime Movie Club as well. So you get some good stuff when you order for our birthday month. Now, when you do get it home, setup is incredibly easy. Cortana is going to be your new best friend. We'll get to Cortana, I'm sure, soon. She's your new personal digital assistant. I'd also, Aaron, at some point, like to kind of bring into play Viper, because I'm very conscious that a lot of folks tonight who are ordering are probably, in their minds, fed up of their computer that is full of viruses.
Absolutely.
And we don't want that to happen to this.
You know what, let's just talk about that for a second. And probably a lot of people have bought Viper in the past and think, I'm good, I don't need to listen. Something has changed. This is not just Viper, this is Viper Advanced. And I want to explain what the difference is. This is built from the ground up. Old Viper will never update to this. It has a brand new engine in it. It has computer modeling, artificial intelligence, so that it knows it will not only protect your computer against known threats, it can detect if something comes into your computer and is acting funny, and even if it hasn't been identified as a threat, it will quarantine it. So remember WannaCry virus from a few weeks ago that shut down banks and shut down everything? This protected against that. If you had Viper Advanced on your computer, you had no problem with it. This protects against ransomware, against zero-day threats, and zero-hour threats. You haven't, in the 7 or 8 years I've been selling Viper, you've never heard me say, if you have Viper, it's time to upgrade to a new Viper. It is absolutely the case with this, and this is why. The threat landscape has changed. They had to build a brand new Viper with a brand new engine in it. This still protects, this is what's really cool, the best news. 5 computers, 5 Android devices, so 10 devices for the life of those devices. It breaks down to less than $7 a device forever. You don't pay for it every year. If you own a computer, please, it's time to get Viper Advanced to make sure everything's safe.
It's just an amazing product. I mean, seriously, one of our biggest sellers of all time. Also want to remind you, we're doing a full HP makeover tonight with the HP printer. If you order the Today's Special laptop, we take $20 off this printer. So it goes from $69 to only $49, which is crazy money. It's also free shipping, and it's on 4 FlexPay. There's blue, there's stone, and and there's your teal down there. Aaron, you made reference to what this printer can do, and considering it's so small, you said this is a copier?
Yeah, it is. It's a copier. It's a scanner. What happens is you just put the paper through that top little slot there. That's the scanner that you're touching right now. Actually, it goes right through there, and then it comes out the bottom. And you'll see when we do our full demo of it. You wouldn't expect that to be a copier and a scanner as well, would you?
For a lot of us who don't have a lot of space, that's like a dream come true.
We believe it to be the world's smallest all-in-one. We have not been, with all our resources at HSN, we've not been able to find a smaller all-in-one anywhere.
$49 if you'd like to order, and that looks so good with the color laptop that you get as well. We're about to hit 1,000 of our today's specials now reserved and spoken for. The majority of those orders in the light blue and the teal, which are being retired after tonight. It's just a new world in terms of the way technology has evolved, certainly with the performance. The hard drive, I think, is key in this presentation. The fact that we doubled it from 1 terabyte to 2 terabyte. We're not talking about, just today, we're talking about tomorrow, next month, and next year, and in 3 years' time. We know we need storage capacity for high definition movies, all your videos, all your music, all your pictures. It takes up a lot of space. So the more that you have, the better it is. So with 2 terabyte, you are covered. I also think you're going to be mightily impressed with the fact that it is a touch screen. Most of us today do not have a touch screen laptop, but most of us today are so used to our touch screen smartphone or our touchscreen tablet. We're going to take that same type of intuitive design and bring it now to the device that you probably use more than any other, and that is going to be your laptop. So definitely bear that in mind as you place your orders. You're upgrading, yes, hard drive, you're upgrading speed, you're upgrading quality, but you're also upgrading to a touch screen experience. And Aaron, one of the things I know with Windows 10, I've enjoyed using Windows 10 more than any other iteration of it in its past.
Yeah, well, just wait until you use the newer version. I don't know if you've upgraded to the Creator Edition yet, but it is, man.
Is it really?
It really is. It's my favorite thing about it is all the 3D capabilities that are built in. And you just, the truth is, well, first of all, we include a program. One of the $516 of additional software programs that we include is something called Learn to Use Windows 10. So that will help you learn to do it. But a lot of it you just kind of discover. You load a photo and you're like, oh, this looks like paint, but that's 3D. It really is very, very intuitive. Let me show you guys a couple of other things. We're actually going to take kind of an overhead look at my computer here. So this is, and I doubt you've seen this unless you've seen the latest version of Word. So we have a computer available, or one of our selections tonight is Office 365. I strongly recommend it. Here's a couple of new things about it that will knock your socks off. Okay, there's something called the Tell Me What to Do bar. You mentioned Cortana.
Yeah.
They've basically added Cortana in Word and Publisher, and you'll see. So I can go into here, and it's like, if you wanted, maybe you haven't used Word for a while, it'll teach you how to write an essay, leave a comment, make my font blue. You type in whatever you want, okay? I've chosen to go to something called Researcher, which is brand new. So over here, let me just give you guys the best there. You can see that better, right?
Yeah,
there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna type in the land from which Adam hails, which is more or less Leeds, England, right?
Very
so we're going to go to
good.
Leeds. I know. So we're going to research Leeds. But before it comes up, is there anything you want to tell us about Leeds that you know? Not to put you on the spot. Do you know anything about Leeds? When was it founded?
Oh, when was it founded?
I'm just kidding.
My God.
Don't get nervous. I just like to make him nervous over there. Okay, so we're going to go right in here to the city of Leeds.
It's been a while, Aaron.
History. There's going to be geography. Here's an overview of the city of Leeds. So maybe we're writing. Apparently, Adam's never written a paper on the city of Leeds. But if I was writing a paper on the city of Leeds, here's an overview. And then down here, there's going to be tons of websites and all kinds of places we can go. Now, this is really cool. In geography, governance, for anyone who's in school, when you got to write a paper, maybe you're like, okay, I want to start my paper with that first line, so I'm going to highlight it. What's that called? Plagiary. That's what that's called. But that's okay.
I know it well.
Do you see this when you highlight it? Do you see what that says? It says add and cite. I'm going to click on add and cite. It's going to put that line right into my paper for me.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
It already did that. And it said, would you like to update your bibliography? Now, Adam, I know that you're great in both Modern Language Association and American Psychological Association style of bibliographies. I know that's something you've spent a lot of time with. This writes the bibliography in perfect form for you as well. So, and guys, you can do that from websites. You can do it from all kinds. So it does your research for you, helps you put ideas together, helps you read. I mean, that's extraordinary, and that all comes from the Tell Me More bar. I'm going to let Adam give you guys an update, and then I have a very similar quick demo to do with PowerPoint. It'll blow your mind. It's
The
awesome.
River Air.
It's what's that?
The River Air. It runs through air. Air.
Is there an R in that word?
I think so.
Okay, the River Air.
It runs through Leeds.
Need to say, I'm sure it's
wool, cotton. It was an epicenter for the wool and cotton trade.
wool and cotton. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, the wool and cotton trade.
I think I'm saying
there
that.
we go. Oh, well, I know
Does
you
it
went to
say
school.
that
Just
there?
don't know what language you studied. I'm going to look it up and let you know.
Oh, let me know.
I'll check researcher.
I feel very disappointed in myself. Folks, the joy of this is that you can learn new things every single day. For work, for college, for students, it does make life a whole lot easier in so many ways. I mean, it's organization, and again, how intuitive. You're getting the latest, greatest, best version yet at our lowest price. We're already halfway through the hour. I do want to give you a quick. That was a big gasp.
It just goes so fast. I mean, you blink. We have so much more to do. Okay.
Well, when you talk about leads, time flies. You know, there's a lot to talk about. I've heard that. Clearly, I do want to give you a heads up at hold on a minute. 1:35 Eastern time. We have a mega surprise for any of our late night owls that can stay up late with us. It's certainly worth sticking around for 1:35 Eastern time. So maybe do a reminder on your phone. It's one of our birthday surprises, and it is awesome, and I mean it. In terms of a today's special, we have nothing better this month than this HP laptop in terms of value. You know, a lot of our regular customers who have been with us for 40 years wait for birthday month because they know that the deals in this month are going to be the best of the year. So a lot of folks out there might be thinking, well, what other laptops do you have? Maybe you're going to have another laptop that is a lower price. Folks, we don't. For the month of June, July, and we're starting our birthday a few days early, there is no lower price laptop. There is no better value laptop for our birthday month. So out of all the laptops that we do per year, this is really one that's put on a pedestal. This is one that really is meant to entice all of our wonderful, wonderful customers. It's an awesome experience. And Aaron, gone are the days when this would be $1,000 or $2,000. Where you would have to really think about it for $499.
And when you start using the computer and see how much faster it is, see how much more it does, how many more options it offers you, that's when it's even that much more surprising. I mean, aside from, and maybe I'll just take a quick opportunity to do a quick little tour here. Aside from some of the things that you know you want already, you know, so for example, you know you want to have an optical drive. Less than a third of computers in the US today have an optical drive. Your new computer has an optical drive. You know you want to have a webcam, not just a webcam, HP TrueVision high definition webcam, built in, ready to go, the best of the best. How about in terms of weight and in terms of power? This weighs less than 5 pounds, in fact, 4.65 pounds, so we're 4.5 pounds. Battery life, to me, battery life is everything. I feel like that's honestly, my biggest complaint about electronics is, you know, the cables, is the charging. This is a 7.5 hour battery life, so it goes all day long, you know, from the beginning of the school day to the end, from the beginning of the work day to the end, across the country in a transcontinental flight and part of the way back. And those things are important. Those little life things are really important in your computer. Then we talk about the power. We talk about having quad core built in. We talk about things like, oh yeah, it's a touch screen. Well, you know, usually when you buy a touchscreen computer, go ahead and add $100 or $150 to the price.
Easy.
Just for the touch. I don't know about you. I wouldn't buy a computer that isn't touchscreen anymore. I mean, it's the way I live my life. It's the way I live on my phone and my tablet, and it's so much easier. It's so much more fun. So touchscreen, just some really big things here. One more thing, and in fact, I'll show, just before I do this computer demo, I want to show you again. This is a 2 terabyte hard drive, gang. We live in a day and age where our file sizes are big. Let me give you an example. A movie, when you were downloading standard definition movies, heck, you know, probably 12, 16 months ago, as many movies were standard as were high definition, those were about 700 or 800 megabytes. A high definition movie is 1.2 gigabytes. Wow. Not to bog you down with numbers, but you know, if they're 50% larger, so you need a larger hard drive, this will store 500 hours of high def video, 2,000 hours of standard definition video, 33,000 hours of music, which is about 400,000 songs, 640,000 photos, and it'll do it in a computer that weighs less than 5 pounds. It has a 7.5-hour battery life and it doesn't break the bank. And it'll do it with a computer that includes, I don't know where it is, but $516 of additional software. There, thank you, my friend. So we're sending you, Adam's just, it's coming all over here eventually.
We'll share them.
Really great things like Password Boss that helps you create better passwords so you're safer online. The other thing that makes you safer online, please, Viper Advanced, think about it. Protects you against every major threat. Go ahead, my friend.
Aaron, you said something about Viper that I think is really important to reiterate. Folks, for every one of you that has already bought Viper over the past 7, 8, 9 years, tonight is really the first time I've ever heard Aaron say this. It is time to upgrade because this version of Viper is different.
It's been out for like 2 weeks. I mean, literally a couple of weeks. It has artificial intelligence built in. See, what's happened is it used to be the Viper that you have now, or that some people have now, and the antivirus that almost everyone has, every day it goes online, it checks against viruses.
Right.
And then it lets your computer know what viruses are out there. And if those viruses come in, it blocks them. Here's how this new Viper Advanced is different. If something comes in that isn't on the registered list, it still detects, wait a minute, this is running funny on the computer. It has what's called artificial intelligence built in. I'm gonna put this over to the side. So it detects known and unknown threats. It's so very important. Ransomware works that way, and ransomware shut down a lot of technology. Probably cost the industry, you know, certainly millions, if not more dollars, in the couple of days it was a virus called WannaCry. This protected against it. So very important, you know, to keep yourself protected in that way. Okay, and then all the additional software. In fact, let me show you just real quickly, $516 of additional software. These are great programs and services. For example, the first one you're gonna see is Loopster. Loopster allows you to edit photos and videos online. I mean, it's a super powerful program. And in a quad-core processor, which this is, and a touchscreen computer, editing is really a pleasure. So Loopster won your service. Password Boss, Meal Easy, great for planning your meals. Curious.com, there's over 20,000 different courses on Curious.com. Entertainment.com saves you money every single day. It's basically, you remember the entertainment book, right? Well, now it's that in your pocket. It's on your phone. It's so cool. Lightning PDF Pro, burn and rip PDFs. Think Free Office, more great office software. Print Artist Premiere, Easy Photo, and then I'm showing you guys, I hope, some new cool things on Windows 10. Learn to use it in just a few minutes. That's a very well done program. The Lifetime Movie Club is 2 months of all your favorite Lifetime movies, all your tear jerkers, all your cuddle up movies, all your go get your Afghan and your cup of coffee and just make it a great night in. I think you'll really enjoy that as well. So after Adam gives you guys an update on colors and all that kind of stuff, I do want to take a minute to show you for most of you who we understand are picking up Microsoft Office 365, which is, by the way, is good for a year for a tablet, a computer, and a phone. It's good for all of those, on all of those, across all of those devices. I want to show you a couple of new cool features in Microsoft PowerPoint.
So you could choose it, as Aaron said, without the Office or with Office. With Office is only $50 more, so obviously it kind of makes sense to get Office because you get all the favorites, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, Outlook, and as Aaron mentioned as well, you can use that across several devices, so it's brilliant. And most of us, we rely on Word and Excel for most of the things that we do, so definitely ask your representative about that. You know, we've done our best tonight to kind of showcase that this is a different story. This really is a different laptop experience. HP have put a lot in terms of investment into their new laptops. Really advancements in battery life, doubling the battery life of what we would normally offer, slimming the laptop down so it is more portable and capable than it's ever been. We know that we want to be able to travel with this laptop and for it not to bog us down. That's why at 4.5 pounds or so, it really is super lightweight. It's not cumbersome, but it's also easy. Aaron was mentioning the brand new version of Windows 10. What's it called? The Creator Edition. Creator Edition.
Yes, sir.
Allows you to do things we've never been able to do before. Aaron already has shown us something where our jaws have hit the floor because you can really do things that you never knew were available to you. And we'll continue to wow you with those things. Remember, this is all about lifestyle. What do you use it for? Is it to surf the net? Is it to shop for something on hsn.com? Is it to search for that next great vacation you're going to take the family on? Maybe it's to do homework or schoolwork, or maybe writing a business plan for that next big adventure you're going to undertake. When you have a laptop like this, you're able to do it. Maybe you're a game player. Maybe you just love playing games. Folks, you've got access to so much in this laptop that will allow you to take full advantage of the new 2017 technology. So even in these final 20 minutes or so, as we start to wrap up our launch presentation, there is nothing happening in 1 a.m. This is the only presentation of the night. Again, just to remind you, at 1:30, was that 1:35? About 1:35 Eastern time, we will reveal a big birthday surprise. It's worth sticking around for. So Aaron, one of the things that I often get asked on Facebook and online about our presentations is, how can I do these things when I get home? I love watching you do it, but how do I know how to do it?
Yeah, well, great point. I'm going to teach you how to do a couple of things now. The other thing is we include a program.
Yeah.
Learn to use Windows 10. You know, that makes it so much easier. And there are help boxes now.
Yes.
And I'll show you that in Publisher in a minute. It's called the Tell Me More box, or use Cortana to ask a question. Down, and I'll just show you that. Bottom left-hand corner right here. Type here to search. So for example, now if you want to know where the camera is on your computer, you don't have to find the camera. You type in CAMERA. That's what I just said. It says camera, Windows app. And watch what's going to happen here. It's not going to be a good angle. It's going to be pointing at the ceiling, but that's okay. You'll get the idea. See? Oh, you even saw my bald spot. You see, right? That's how you get your camera to come up. So usage is just so much easier. This will come pre-installed on your computer. It's called Paint 3D. You see that I am doing a little bit of 3D editing and 3D modeling here. See how I'm moving this little guy around.
I mean, you've never done that before.
No, I've never had a program that could do it. I've never had a computer really that has this power, and certainly one that had this sort of powerful program built in and ready to go in the way that this is. So it is just an absolute pleasure to be able to do. One other quick thing, I want to show you one more quick thing on Publisher, since it seems like so many people are so interested tonight in Microsoft Office 365. So, excuse me, not Publisher, PowerPoint. You know what slides are, right? I've got 8 slides on here. I've highlighted those slides. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever tried to do transitions in the past, but it used to be something you had to be expert to do. That's not the case anymore. Now you go to transitions and morph, and then you go right to slideshow, and it actually automatically goes from one slide to the next for you. So I'm gonna just hit play here from the beginning. My early solar system explorations, now this will automatically play on its own every 2 seconds. It will automatically do morph, or if I wanna just move that along, I can use my finger. We can learn a little bit about Mars. We can learn a little bit about Jupiter. We can learn a little bit about the planets this way. Or if I wanna go back, I can hit the back button if we wanna go back and review a little bit. This is not the kind of thing that you saw on a computer before today at this kind of value. I mean, this kind of 3D graphic, this kind of modeling, and all of this, by the way, I'll remind you, happening while I've got lots going on. If your computer slows down when you begin to multitask, this is a great computer for you. If your computer is slow to start, if your computer is hot, if your computer is heavy, all of those things are really just sort of fixed here. They're sort of put in a better perspective for those of us who live on-the-go lifestyles.
Aaron, when I get my computer home, when I turn it on, what will be the sequence of events?
Great question. Super simple to do. What you'll find is that it will prompt you. The first thing it will ask is what times, either your name or your time zone. I can't remember the first thing it asks. And then it takes, I'm going to say it probably takes 30 minutes from the beginning. Where do you live? What's your time zone? If you have purchased the version with Microsoft Office 365, it's already preloaded for you.
Fabulous.
Cool. Preloaded. It'll just ask for there's a code in here. You'll enter the code. So then your Word, your Excel, your Publisher, your PowerPoint, your OneNote, your Outlook, those will all be 100% fully functional, boom, on the go. And then you'll be off and running. Then you'll connect to your Wi-Fi. And speaking of Wi-Fi, wireless AC is built into this computer. So that's the new furthest internet protocol. It means you can be a little further away from your router, up to 15 times faster, which is a pretty extraordinary number. Don't worry if you have an older router, it's backwards compatible to 802.11b and 802.11g. You know what I haven't done yet is I haven't shown everyone the ports and done a full tour. Is it a good time to do it? Okay, let's take a look then. So obviously I've been showing off the optical drive, yes, the optical drive, but also the
webcam.
Yeah, that thing. The high definition, the HP True Vision. I was just thinking, I got up at 6 this morning. I had a 7 a.m. show today, so I'm hanging in there. The HP True Vision webcam there at the very top. Here is your, that's your optical drive. And by the way, this isn't just a DVD player. This is DVD player, CD player, data player, and burner as well.
Yeah.
So full, multiple optical burner there. One of the things we haven't mentioned, great keyboard. Island style keyboard, alphanumeric keypad. It's really nice to have. It seems like a little thing. Having that numeric keypad on the side is just a really nice boon. I will mention, along with having a touchscreen, you have the #1 selling screen size in America. So that screen size, that 15-inch screen size, just seems to be a preferred screen size for many, many, many people, and a beautiful high-definition screen on top of it. Let's take a look at the ports. So starting over, is that an okay angle, guys? I'm not doing a very good job. There we go, that's better. So there is a place for your SD card. There's your card reader slot. Remember, on this 2 terabyte hard drive, the largest hard drive at the lowest price that we've done on a touchscreen, you can store about 640,000 photos. Here's your first of 3 USB ports. I'll use this as an opportunity to remind everyone about Viper Advanced, just out. If you've had Viper in the past, I've never told you, in all the years I've been selling Viper, I've never said you need to upgrade, because Viper upgrades automatically.
Right.
This is a different program. This isn't just Viper Internet, this is Viper Advanced. So this has computer learning in it, also known as artificial intelligence, can detect threats that the world doesn't even know about now, just by saying, hey, this is a funny little program acting funny in the computer, I'm gonna isolate it. It's very important for any computer user, and still very inexpensive. Protects 5 computers, 5 Android devices for the life of those devices, and the price breaks down to $7 a computer, and that's forever. You don't have to renew that every year. No, so very important. So there's 3 different USB drives. That I've shown you your optical drive already. I'll move to the other side. 2 more USB drives here. These are 3.0 drives, by the way. So whether you're installing Viper or anything else, something that used to take about 5 minutes to download, 30 seconds now.
That's awesome.
Big difference. Think about if your popcorn, what's your popcorn take in your microwave? About 2.5 minutes? Gosh, take that down to 15 seconds. It's a pretty daggone big difference, right? So 3 USB ports. Here's your HDMI port. I'm gonna walk over to the computer and show you in a minute, excuse me, to the television in a minute and show you. With the HDMI port, you can send high definition video and high definition audio with just 1 cable. There's your Ethernet port, important for networking of all sorts, Adam.
Guys, we only have about 14 or 15 minutes left. I'm going to take you through those colors, and then we'll kind of do a quick recap of all that we've seen so far tonight. If you're on the edge of going for it, obviously we'd love for you to make that purchase this evening. I know you'll be delighted with it. Ultimately, it is the best offer we have done to date in celebration of our 40th birthday. So Aaron was just showcasing that beautiful purple. Notice how everything is color-coded on the laptop, even down to the gesture pad down there. Everything is the same color. So you can choose purple, but also behind me you'll notice we have a red, there's going to be a beautiful silver, there's also a teal, and there is this sky blue. If you want the sky blue or the teal, about 350 or 360 now left before those 2 colors are completely spoken for. Those 2 colors are being retired after tonight as well. The only decision you need to make after the color is whether you would like it with or without Microsoft Office. When you order Microsoft Office, it's only $50 extra, and you do get Word and Excel and PowerPoint and Outlook and all the great software titles that we've become so accustomed to. I want to go over a couple pricing options, because for so many folks out there that have maybe never shopped with us before, one of the things that we've done tonight, not only is it our lowest price, but we have taken our price and split it into 6 payments. Now, that's not layaway. There's no interest. There's no finance charges or fees or applications. Every single one of us who has a debit card or credit card can take advantage. So you can get that home for $83 and change. So tonight when you call us, you pay $83 and change plus tax, and we instantly send your brand new laptop direct to your door. If you go for the one with Office, for example, you can also do that on the 6 Flex Pay, and that brings the price down to about $91.66. But there's 2 other secrets to let you in on. First of all, if you have an HSN credit card, we are offering our 9 months VIP financing. And that means you get basically like a 9-month flex pay. So the price becomes $55 or $61, depending on which version you choose. The last thing I'm going to say, if you don't have an HSN credit card, the folks that work in that department have gone crazy for the birthday. I think they've had a few too many drinks. They have taken our $10 off promotion and quadrupled it. So if you apply for the HSN credit card this evening, we will take $40 off. 40 off your first single item purchase. So if you buy this laptop, we'll take $40 off this. If you buy Viper, we'll take $40 off that. You could get Viper for $29 and change tonight, which would be the lowest price in our history. So definitely think about applying for the HSN credit card as well. You know, there's a lot of great reasons to buy. The other thing as well that you should probably be aware of is the bonus buy. If you buy this, you might be thinking about a new printer, because maybe your printer's big, or it's bulky, or it's slow, or it gets paper jammed all the time. You can choose stone, blue, or the teal. This is what we believe one of the slimmest and smallest all-in-ones anywhere. It's fantastic, it's gorgeous, and it also doubles up, for example, as your photocopier. This also works with the e-ink technology, does it not?
It does,
That's
yes, sir.
amazing. So this is going to save you a ton of money on your ink cartridges every year as well. So the price on the screen is $69.95. Forget it, ignore it. If you bought the today's special laptop, we'll send you this printer for $49.95. So lots of reasons to shop tonight. Aaron, can we just go back to something you kind of started the presentation with, and that's AMD. How important is it that this is an AMD A6 inside?
Incredibly important. I mean, AMD is really sort of the gold standard for graphics in a computer. So that means if you like to stream movies, if you like to watch movies using your optical drive, if you like to do Facebook and all the little videos that come up, it is of utmost importance. And it starts with the quad-core processor. So with the quad-core processor that's built in here, there's 4 brains, there's 4 engines inside the computer. As information flows through, it has 4 lanes through which to flow. So it doesn't get gummed up. It doesn't slow down or get backed up. Kind of like when you go through the lanes at a toll booth. When there's 2 open, you think, oh man, this is going to take forever. And as soon as more lanes open, there's an instant recognizable change, right? Well, the same thing, exact same thing inside your computer. That's the first thing. The next thing, there's something in this called an accelerated processing unit, which I love, and nobody else has it. With the accelerated processing unit, it means that your central processor and your graphics processor are one. In most computers, they're 2 different units, and they're 2 different pieces of hardware, and it takes like basically three thoughts to go from what comes to the computer's brain to its screen. Inside this computer, boom, it happens right away. It has the thought, and then it goes right to the screen. So those things are really cool. Now let's talk about gaming for a minute. In fact, I'm gonna show you some gaming over here, and while I walk over, we might show you one more video as well. AMD is the choice among game units, among standalone game units like Xbox, like PlayStation. So if this processor can game, imagine what it can do for everything on your computer. All the little things that we do every day. You know, email seems like nothing when you compare it to what a computer has to do when it's gaming, all the audio and the video and all of the things that are coming to its brain. Stabilizing video, improving, boosting image quality right away, turning your everyday computing experience really into something extraordinary. And to that point of just how extraordinary it is, another upgrade in the computer, we've doubled the memory, 2 terabyte hard drive. That's a great upgrade, right? Lots of RAM. The newest Windows, so Windows Creator Edition, Windows 10 Creator Edition built in. There's an HDMI port, which in some cases, to add an HDMI port to your computer, I've seen places where you design your own computer, I've seen it be $150 for an HDMI port. There's one built in, and what it means is you can plug in one cable, your HDMI cable, it's usually the same cable you use for your cable or for your satellite dish, and send high definition video and high definition audio with one cable. So you see, we've got the computer here plugged in to the big screen TV, and I'm just gonna go right down here and we're going to resume the game. Now, I'm not much of a gamer myself, but I want you to see, oh, that's right, I've got touchscreen here. So I want you to see, I think I'm just making that car go really fast, how cool the gaming is on the big screen. You know, putting gaming on a big screen like this is sort of like taking a picture with a photo and then blowing it up to poster size. You see anything that's wrong with the graphics. You would see any indiscrepancy, any sort of slowdown, any sort of jittery. These graphics are gorgeous. I mean, they're amazing. And this is a tough, sort of highly graphic video game. It's not like I'm playing Frogger or something like that. We got a lot going on here, right? I'm making a big mess with this car. So you can see for yourself the video quality, the gaming quality, the ability for this processor to process a lot of visual and audio and all of that information at the same time is extraordinary. And again, to that point, if it can do this sort of thing and actually do this sort of thing while there's a lot of other things going on the computer at the same time. So let's see, I'm gonna quit this race for a minute. yes, I'm really going to quit the race and show you that I actually have other things going on the computer while I'm doing this gaming. It again goes to the point of being able to very effectively multitask on the computer, being able to run many things on the computer at one time, being able to, whether it's 3D graphics or rendering or whatever it is you love to do. And a lot of us think, oh, well, I don't do that much at one time on my computer. You know, Aaron, maybe I have a document up or maybe whatever it is. Well, I can pretty much guarantee you that your computer's doing a lot more than you think, particularly like when you pick up Viper tonight, when you pick up Viper Advanced. It needs to be scanning for viruses while you're downloading video. There's all kinds of little micro programs running in the background to make sure your computer runs quickly. So in this day and age, you need a computer that multitasks. And you can see if you put 2 or 3 things up on your computer right now and it starts to slow down, it's time for a new one. Many people think, well, the internet's a little bit slow, so that's why my computer's running slower. This is how computers work. When you ask them to multitask, they slow down. My friends, the truth is, this computer, computers today, good, well-built computers, HP, #1 name in America, Windows, #1 name in PC operating systems anywhere, they don't. Take the opportunity to see that for yourself. I think you'll be very impressed at just how different the experience is from a computer, even from just 2 or 3 years ago.
Well, our birthday is in full swing right now. Only 8 minutes left before we roll into a new hour with 3 or 4 amazing new items, folks. Fantastic pricing tonight. This is the last chance this evening to be able to get our today's special. There is no encore at 1 a.m. It really is a special, special opportunity from our good friends at HP. They are bringing us their latest at the lowest price ever. And when we say lowest price ever, we mean at $499, you're getting a touchscreen. You are getting 15-inch. A lot of folks get confused and they see $499 price tags. It's a 13-inch screen. America loves 15 inches. You get more space, more real estate, so you can enjoy Netflix more, so you can create more easily. You just get a better experience when it's a bigger screen. Not only that, for our birthday month, we are not airing any other HP Today special that beats this value. So folks, in this month where we celebrate 40 amazing years, we have no other HP laptop that even comes close to the value that we are offering this evening. And that's why we wanted to kick off the month really in grand style. Not forgetting, at 1:35 Eastern Time, 1:35 Eastern Time, the big reveal of a birthday surprise. It will be while supplies last, but it's a killer deal. We're not allowed to show it for fear that it will sell out before we even get there, but it'll be worth sticking around for. When it comes to the world of laptops, even if this is not for you tonight, I always encourage you to check out hsn.com before you shop anywhere else, whether it's laptops, or all-in-ones, or tablets, you name it, we've certainly got it. I think with this, you'll enjoy the world of discovery. I mean, this is a whole new adventure with the things that you can do. I mean, we can talk all night about the specs. We could talk about the 2 terabyte hard drive and how important that is in this day and age, in a world where everything is better quality. Better quality means bigger file sizes. Better quality means high definition. So now you need a laptop that can cope with all of that, and this can. But they didn't go big, they didn't go bulky. It's not like it's a bigger body. It's slimmer and sleeker than it's ever been before. It has a 7.5-hour battery life, and on top of that, it gives you all the benefits with only 4.5 pound weight. Now, one thing that Aaron did mention a little bit earlier on is the fact that it has the alphanumeric keypad, so you have the numbers at the side. Most folks that go and buy a laptop today miss this part. Most laptops don't have it. I certainly miss it when it's not there. It's so much easier than doing the numbers at the top. So this is included, of course, as well. We include a ton of amazing software. Aaron went through over $500 worth. The only decision you need to make in these final few moments is, do you want it with or without Microsoft Office? For an extra 50 bucks, obviously I would get it, because most of us enjoy using Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Outlook and PowerPoint. It's included if you order it with the Microsoft Office package. So definitely bear that in mind as well. Aaron, a lot of us are more involved than ever when it comes to shopping for a good deal.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a good deal and then there's a great value.
Yeah,
and that's what this is.
Absolutely, because it functions so beautifully. You know, it's one thing to just pay a low price. It's another thing to get a computer that has more hard drive, that has more RAM, that's a lighter weight, that has a longer battery life, that's touchscreen. Touchscreen's a game changer, total game changer in the electronics industry, and certainly in your computer. Take a look at my computer for a minute. This has Windows 10 on it. One of the really cool features in Windows 10 is a new browser called the Edge web browser. So I am on HSN.com continuing to show off the brand new, been out for less than a month, just a couple weeks, Viper Advanced. And so this is cool. You can go to any web page, and now you can edit your web page. So you can see that I've got a highlighter here. So I'm going to highlight that this isn't just Viper. This is Viper Advanced Security. I'm going to highlight that it's a customer pick. I'm going to highlight the price and all of that kind of stuff, and remind everyone. Now I'm going to get myself out a pen here to remind everyone that this is for 5 computers, and it's for 5 Android devices, and it's for the life of those devices, that it updates every single day and protects you against viruses that we know exist and viruses that we don't even know exist yet. This again is Viper Advanced, a brand new product.
You're writing on the internet.
I'm writing
Aaron.
on the internet, and you can write on any screen, you can comment, you can edit, and then you know what's really cool? You can share. You can press this one little button over here to share. Oops, let me get right over there, and there we go. And share this information. You can share it via Facebook. You can share it via mail. You can share it on Dropbox. You can share it in any way you want. And you know, I'll remind you, I'm doing all of this while I have things like some 3D rendering up and on the side here. So if I want to go here and do a little bit of 3D rendering and do a little bit of editing and doing those kind of things. Let me just grab that guy right down here. That is an easy thing to be able to do, and you know, an incredibly, to my mind at least, a very, very impressive thing. These were not things that we were able to do on a computer 10 days ago when I sold one on there. I mean, this is the first one that I've ever seen that can do this sort of thing. And the nice thing is it's all built in. When you get the computer home, it's not like this is a program you have to go buy or have to go find. Paint 3D is there. It's waiting for you. It's built in. All you've got to do is start using it.
Folks, there's 2 minutes left. We do see you there. I will tell you the majority of orders coming through are for the light blue and the teal. We'll get a shot behind me so you can see the rainbow of colors that are available tonight. I'm not worried about the silver or the purple or the dark blue or the red selling out, but the teal and the light blue make up the majority of our orders. The teal is the darker of the two, and that light blue is that beautiful sky color. It's like the designer color from that jewelry store in the mall. Those 2 colors are being retired. They have been wonderful specials for us here at HSN, exclusive options. So you will be the only folks, the last remaining folks in America that will be able to choose the teal or the light blue. So if that's the color that's catching your eye, certainly order before you go to bed tonight. In a few moments, we're going to talk about our printer special. We'll actually spend some time on it because we're offering a bonus buy where when you buy the Today Special, you can get the HP printer for only $49, which is a phenomenal offer. But ultimately, it comes down to making a real difference. How many times in the past did you buy a new laptop and you had high hopes, big hopes? You wanted to turn it on and you wanted to see it work really fast, lightning fast. But when you turned it on, it didn't seem that much better. It seemed kind of okay. Well, if your laptop is more than 3 or 4 years old, you will be shocked at the difference between yours then and this now. Aaron, this is a new world. The 2017 technology is lightning fast.
And I'll just take a final opportunity to remind everyone of all the software. That's okay that you're getting, and software that comes along with it. $516. If we had 2 hours, we would spend a lot more time on the software. We don't. You're getting Loopster. Loopster helps you edit photos and video. It's a great online service. And when you have a quad-core processor that's touchscreen, you'll love it. A full year of meal easy planning, a full year of entertainment.com membership, thousands and thousands of coupons in your pocket with that. Lightning PDF converter to burn and rip PDFs. Print Artist Premiere, again, anything creative on this computer is such a pleasure because of that touchscreen. 6 months online, curious.com. There are 20,000 courses there. 2 years Password Boss Online. Learn to use Windows 10. Hey, you've got the new Windows 10 Creator Edition.
Got it.
So you've got great stuff to learn, and that's going to help you do it.
Thank you so much for all of your calls. Over 1,000. We've both stood up now.
Yeah, we have. That's what.
It's the end of the show. Take a bow.
Right.
Folks, just to give you the details on the amazing Viper, $69.95 with free shipping and FlexPay. It is the newest version with AI. So now with artificial intelligence, it is the ultimate security guard on your laptop or all-in-one to give you 100% 360-degree protection. Also want to let you know we are proud to carry our TP-Link routers. This is a dual-bound modem router. If you're currently renting your modem router from the cable company, this is going to be a great time to say, do you know what? I'm not going to rent anymore. I'm going to own my own at $139.95. Aaron, that's a good modem router.
That's a super, really nice router.
That is at the heart and soul of your performance at home when it comes to all of your gadgets and gizmos. Also to let you know, ZTE have unveiled their amazing new Android track phone with us with triple minutes. We are now calling that out since a lot of you have been asking. Triple minutes is over. It's done. We have our remaining phones available with triple minutes and text and data available for purchase. This is a great phone because it's a big, beautiful, bold screen with also so much more excitement when it comes to better quality cameras and everything else. All right, stay with us. Big surprises ahead as our birthday continues.
It's important for me for products to serve a real-life purpose. The Joy brand is about quality first. It's not just innovation for the sake of innovation. It's also about style. It's about color. I think everybody looks for organization. When you're organized, that leaves you the time to do the things that you enjoy the most. When you end up with a product that really makes a difference, that takes technology to the next level in whatever area that is, that's exciting.
G'day everyone, good morning and welcome to HSN. She's a joy, truly. I mean, if you think about the innovations, the products that she's brought to us, she's made our lives simpler. So much simpler. You know, you have a problem, a challenge, and she brings in a solution and just makes it so much better. I have got a perfect way to start this hour because this is all about joy. We have got a pillow for everybody, for anybody, whether you sleep on your back, whether you sleep on your stomach, whether you sleep on your side, whether you're a hot sleeper, whether you're a cool sleeper, because Joy has thought of everything. This is none other than the Memory Cloud. Over 2.5 million. Think about that. Over 2.5 million